Hello friends, it's Janey Backer with Inspired Stamping, and welcome to our Stamping Live, Chatting Live. Chat and Stamp are live. Sounds like a blooper reel already. Welcome to Live Chat and Stamp with Janey. It is Tuesday, March 29th, and I'm so glad that you are tuning in with me. I am coming to you live today from Boise, Idaho in my new studio, which looks like a hurricane hit tornado. Chaos. It's chaos in here. I keep bringing in more loads from the house and it just keeps stacking up everywhere. But it is so nice to be in my own space. My heart is full and so grateful, and I love this little space, and knowing that I have a quiet place to work and focus has been lovely. So I did get to have a little event here on Saturday night with 3 of my team that achieved some new accomplishments during celebration, which we host. Yeah, it's a promotion that's hosted by Stampin' Up! During January and February. So these gals came and joined me in my studio Saturday night, and we made this really cute project, and I'm going to show you parts of it and make parts of it with you. Okay, deep breath. I start talking and I get a little winded. So if you're here today, please type hello if you're here live, or replay if you're watching later on today. I'm so grateful that you come in here and chat with me and share stamping with me. I appreciate your time and your friendship. So what have you guys been stamping this week? Are you working on Easter cards? Easter is just around the corner, and we will be doing some Easter projects. Maybe I'll just go ahead and jump in with that first. So let me grab that. I'm going to turn you to my stamp area and get you clipped in place here. Make sure this is secure. There we go. Okay, so one of the super cute Easter basket design ideas that I had at the boutique this weekend, I'm going to open it so I can show it to you. We have 8 packs of the Stampin' Up! Mini shipping boxes on the clearance rack for $2. So anyway, I took the shipping box and folded the top flaps down and inside, decorated it with the beautiful daffodil designer series paper that we had during our celebration. And then I took my crocodile, which you can buy anywhere, and put holes to make little basket handles. Tied my ribbon handles on with just a cute double knot. And then we stuffed it with little shreddy and a variety of different candies. There's Starburst and Reese's peanut butter chocolate eggs. There's Hershey's mini Easter eggs. And then there's Kit Kats. So all sorts of cute little fun treats in this little Easter basket. So let me show you what that looks like. They come in a package like this, and I love these, and they are cute. You can make them for all holidays. So they're all scored, and you just fold them on their score line. Sometimes you can fold them back and forth because it's a box, and so sometimes it likes to come together and sometimes it doesn't. So fold them the right direction and close up your bottom. So the bottom is a nice flat, sits nice and straight. So then you can, if you wanted to use it as a shipping box, so cute. But I just closed it up, and we did use Oh yeah, my bone folder. See how that crease makes it lays better. So you could also take a flap and grab your Stampin' Seal Plus, which is great for building boxes, or you could take your tear and tape and then voila, it will stay right in place if you are not happy with this popping up. Though once you stuff these boxes, they're not going to pop open much anyway. Uh-oh, did I just run out of adhesive? Oh, nope, I ran it off the roller. Well, that takes some extra talent, doesn't it? What kind of new, bizarre things can you do on camera? Jam up your adhesive. Okay. We'll just grab that tear and tape and improvise. There you go. I like to use my bone folder and then just pull up. The bone folder presses it in place. Sometimes you need a little sharp point to get it separated, which my fingernails are not sharp points. Okay, we still have this one side. It just has to be a little dab. You could use liquid glue. Just, you might have to hold it in place. Oh, sorry, I'm being a little too rough. My camera is really shaking today. Let's see if I can move it over. All right. So I thought I had adhesive on this one, but apparently that's where I went wonky with my roller of Seal Plus. Okay, so there is your box, just like that. And then I cut, grab my big ruler here. This is 1 inch and 5/8. Yeah. Almost, no, it is 1 inch and 3/4. And I just cut a 4-inch strip for each long side and a 3-inch strip for each short side and adhered them with liquid glue. So easy and quick. Don't you think these are great Easter baskets? I've also used them at Christmas time as just cute little candy gift baskets, and then you just package them up and add a twist tie and it's ready to gift. Then you can put a tag on the outside or you can put a tag on the inside. Totally up to you. Again, these are an 8-pack of these little boxes with the brown craft paper. You get 8 of them for $2 on the clearance rack right now. They are item number 149492. Put that right there. Mini shipping boxes. So cute and fun. I need to make one up for my UPS delivery guy and my postal service lady, because they see Stampin' Up! Boxes regularly. And they take good care of me. Okay, so again, the projects that we're sharing are from my team event Saturday night. And I thought I'd give you a quick peek of what arrived in the mail yesterday. My brand new 2022 to 2023 annual catalog. I can show you the cover, and that is all. Demonstrators that are attending the On Tour event during April received a catalog and a stamp set for their event participation. So exciting. It's a nice perk of being a demonstrator. If you've ever thought about, gosh, I'd love to go to Janey's demonstrator meetings or participate in some of her events for demonstrators, or gee, I would love to have early access to a catalog, then I would welcome you to join my team. The starter kit is a great savings. You get to select $125 a product. You get free shipping, and you pay $99 for that starter kit. So you're getting a 20% discount right there off that first starter kit order, and you get to have items that you pick. So you could get stamp pads, you could get stamps, designer series paper, ribbon, all sorts of things. Oh, Kathy, yours didn't arrive in Maine yet? It's got to be arriving soon. I'm sure it will be there soon. I saw some people got them on Saturday. Here in Idaho, we got them yesterday. So, though I'm attending, I don't know if they're sending them according to when you are attending. I'm attending on Saturday's event, so I'm glad I have it in hand now. But I don't know how they ship those out. So anyway, just a little blurb that if you've noticed these things that I'm doing with my team and you think you'd like to participate and join us, then that is an option and you are welcome. And I would be delighted to have you join my team. Okay, so I thought I could quickly slip this adhesive right back on the roller, but it doesn't want to be that easy. Okay. All right, so this adorable box is a design from my sweet friend, Mary Kate Scott, another demonstrator that is one of my dear friends. So this is a little stationery box, and the idea is that we made up the cards like this, and then you can select whichever sentiment that already has dimensionals attached onto your card base when you want it. So if you wanted this type of sentiment, then you just attach this one. Or if you want a thank you card, then you would attach this sentiment. So nice. I just couldn't stop myself and went ahead and made all of these cards. I love the Waves of the Ocean designer series paper, and we used Seize the Day stamp set to make these cards. And then this is the rectangular postage stamp punch that I used around all of the sentiments. I'll give you a second to look at those. Aren't they cute? This is Seize the Day. It's in our mini catalog, and I really love the ocean theme puns for these sentiments, and they look and coordinate beautifully with this project. So cute. Isn't this fun? So I'll be offering this project as an online class that you can follow along with me, and I'll be getting that published here soon. But I thought I would show you just the simple concept of how to cut these pieces and prepare them for your card making. Okay, so we will start out with our basic white cardstock and our Stampin' Trimmer. I'm going to score this at 4 1/4 inches. And then cut at 5 1/2. And this will make 2 card bases. Easy peasy. 2 card bases. Now next, I'm going to look at my designer series paper and think about which colors I want to emphasize in this print. And I am going to choose the Granny Apple Green and I think the Coastal Cabana makes sense to me. You could also go with Pacific Point or Night of Navy. Which colors would you pick as a coordinating layer? Just grabbing my cardstock. Oops. Oh, that's a great idea, Kathy. Okay, so my trimmer can handle doing 2 layers of cardstock without too much grief. So we're going to cut 4 inches and just go back and forth twice there by 5 1/4. And now we have 2 layers. Okay, so previously, I'm going to go ahead and cut this one and show you in a second why. We're going to use this little offcut in part of our card design. So then this layer of the Designer Series paper will be 3 3/4 by 5 inches. And then repeat by 5 inches. So there we go. Have our 2 cardstock layers, our 2 Designer Series paper layers, and our 2 card bases. I like to cut with you, so in case you're new to stamping and you are confused or overwhelmed by what all these layers are and how to make them, that this walks you through the process of how to make your card layers. So I'm going to put these together and these 2 together. I just love Granny Apple Green. It's just such a happy color. And then see how I created a little belly band concept. I'll put those over there. We're not done with them, so don't worry. We're going to do something with that cardstock, but first I'm going to line up my edges, my corners, and start in the middle and go down and out. And just repeat. Those corners nice and square lined up. There we go. I love my bone folder. It is, I think, the most critical tool for making card bases, along with my paper cutter. All right, so our sentiments, we're going to punch from this very simple little rectangle punch. Now let me get my Granny Apple Green. Actually, yeah, I will leave that open, but I'm going to do my sentiments in Pacific Point. And we'll start with thanks from the depths of my heart. Make sure that that's a nice crisp image. Oh, I got my edges. Don't rock. Just go straight down and lift. so easy to say, but rocking is really hard to learn to control. Even as a seasoned stamper, it can happen. And then, I think I'll do 2 of that. So let's do 1 more, now that I just wiped it clean. Okay. We're going to close this one up. And going to add the little bubbles with the Coastal Cabana. And then I'm going to wipe it off and add some Granny Green bubbles, Granny Apple Green. Just tap, tap. Okay. Then it's always good practice to close your ink pads so you don't put your hand in it or your card in it. It's just the safe, smart ways to keep things tidy. All right, so we're going to punch this and then come here and punch that one. Just like that. Easy peasy. And I'm going to grab this beautiful blue foils. And I'm going to punch some layers of it as well. Now, if you've been to my stamp classes, you know that I layer my punches all of the time. So I just cut this in half. Repeat, cut that in half. And then I grab my tear and tape on either end. See, when you stamp, you can always hide your boo-boos on the back side. Boo-boos come and go. So there's that tear and tape. So the rectangle postage stamp punch is a really nice fit for these sentiments. And grab this lovely bone folder, press that adhesive down. And then grab my take a pick tool and use that pointy edge. Get right under the backing. See how easy that pops up? So I'm going to take this blue foil and line up the little ridges. So that it just appears on either side. You can see how that gets layered that way. And I'm thinking to show you another option, even though I already cut that one in half. I'll use it next time. Let's go ahead and punch out another blue foil. Hello, Miss Rachel. I'm having a hard time seeing comments on my phone today. Okay, so this one we'll put on angle, which my friend Shelby showed us on her card Saturday night. Because everybody gets to make their cards. They get all the same pieces, but they can assemble them any way their heart desires. put that there. And I'm thinking to try a green layer too. So since this is a hidden layer, it's okay to punch things out of the middle. Nobody's going to see it. It gets covered up in the grand scheme of this. And so you can layer it that way as well. So let me just get this put in place. There we go. And take these cute little extras and put them in a safe place. I keep my little extras like that in my package of DSP so that they are ready to play when I work with that again. There we go. Ta-da. Different approaches, both really fun and easy to work with. I'm also going to grab my Rhinestone Waves Basic Jewels. And add some bling to these. So sometimes I find it helps if I put my finger on top. Sometimes it doesn't matter. And sometimes they fly across the table no matter what. I love the beautiful turquoise and blue of these gems. They're so beautiful. Be able to take this one. It looks like it's been, it kind of just looks like fun, eclectic parts of the bubble. And take one more of these. Oh, I don't know. I think that one's going to get more. Why not? Bling is meant for enjoying. Okay. There we go. Beautiful bling. Okay, so we are ready to build our cards. And I am such a fan of my glue. So remember, it's okay to put it on a little thick towards the center, but you want to put it on really thin by the edges because you don't want your glue to ooze and become a sticky magnet along your edges. Nobody wants a sticky card. Then we'll go ahead and add the designer series paper layer. It was so beautifully warm last week. I just loved the weather. I was wearing my shorts and t-shirts and it was so warm. And then this week the wind has arrived and now it's sunny but chilly. So my brain thinks, oh, it's going to be warm, and I walk outside, I'm like, no, I'm cold. Do you ever have that issue? A little weather confusion. Okay, so I'm not sure if I'm going to actually, yes I am. I'm going to go ahead and add this. So there are two different, you could cut it down to just be on your designer series paper. I'm going to leave it to be the width of my cardstock. And place it right there. So it looks like it's wrapping all the way around. Then I'm going to grab these, our trusty dimensionals. I'm going to use our regular size dimensionals so that these layers will have a lot of good hold. It's the whole point of using adhesive, is you want it to hold, so don't skimp. A card that falls apart just doesn't say I love you as much as a card that stays together. And then we're going to pull these off. And we're going to layer it right here over that. Fun, huh? Okay, so now we're going to do our Coastal Cabana card. Put Granny Apple Green on the side here. I didn't punch anything out of this one. Sometimes I'll punch shapes out of my layers and put them in a little pocket on the side to use another day on another project. And sometimes I just don't bother. Okay, press it into place, shake the whole table. Hi, Carolyn. If you want to see the beginning of the project and all of the beginning, you would need to watch the beginning of the video, yes. I showed people how to cut card layers, and we talked about that I'm using Seize the Days stamp set because I love the punny ocean themed sentiments. Oh, here it is in my box. Thanks from the depths of my heart. Wishing you oceans of happiness. Seize the day. I love those punny sentiments. So I pulled this set in to use with my Waves of the Ocean Designer Series paper. And then decide here, do I want to add? Nope, I'm going to skip it for this one. Put my glue away and grab my dimensionals. There we go. So obviously you could use any sentiment on this card. You can use any of the DSP prints. We didn't use ribbon, but guess what? I'm gonna grab my ribbon, ta-da! And my trusty tear and tape. I like to put a little bit of adhesive on the back side, and then that holds my ribbon in place so I'm not fighting so much with ribbon flying all over. So go here. And then come back around. Don't stick your nails in the dimensionals. See how it holds that nice Z pattern in place? Could have put a little bit more. Beauty of having a little bit of adhesive there to hold your ribbon. There's a little tip for you. And we're going to put it on angle, just right in the center of this card. There we go. Cute and fun. Totally on theme for the ocean paper and sentiment. Same type of process for cutting all of these layers, but You get coordinating but different cards this way. Great use of our DSP and that beautiful bling. Oh wait, the camera's over here. And that beautiful Pool Party sheer ribbon. So fun. Let me know if you have any questions. Love to help you out with any ideas if you're wondering how this came together. But these were from a special event to honor the achievers during celebration on my team. So they had a really fun time and I had a really fun time. And this is, I think, the most gorgeous product to work with. So if you haven't got it yet, make sure you get shopping soon. If you're going to shop with me, I appreciate if you use my host code. It's right here. It's always on my website, inspiredstamping.com. Please like my Facebook page and give me a thumbs up or a heart for this video. And if you want to share this video with your other stamping friends, I really appreciate your support and help in sharing my stamping ideas. If you are watching this on replay on YouTube, then please subscribe to my YouTube channel and also give me a thumbs up on that channel as well. Okay, everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. It's such a joy to get to share beautiful stamping with you, and I hope you all have a lovely day and get to enjoy some beautiful spring sunshine. See you soon next week. Bye-bye.